Probably. I haven't used any. Cool. I have a room for it. Another. I haven't seen any sugarcane yet, I don't think. Computer's not very happy with me trying to launch Minecraft. I'm live, but I'm trying to get Minecraft up and hope that it shows up. There we go, okay. Alright, I've got my brushes, I've got my boat. Yeah. I agree. I think that every time I go down it. Well, yeah, I know. It pops into my brain every time I go down. Because I know I'm going to have to go back up. Yeah, that lush cave is like the giving tree. Like. Oh, actually, my first one is right over here. Alright, I'm gonna hunt down some of my fossil spots. Is there a fossil mon that you like? I'm gonna need to make a couple of shovels and axes soon. Yeah. I might brute force this one fossil spot and just head back because I'm literally just across the stream. Brute force this. My axe doesn't have enough life in it. We go directly south. gonna make a couple of diamond tools. Maybe a couple of diamond tools, a couple of iron tools, so I don't use too much. I'm doing it for fossil hunting, so I've got to go pretty far down. And a lot of the fossil spots have tree chunks, so that's what the... no, I'm back at the thing, but I can go down and mine with you if... I was like, I can, like, I am totally cool with that if you need me to run down. I'm gonna get this iron smelting. What is it? Oh, Mawile. Yeah, that's John's favorite. You also like that one? Yeah. I need to go north. I'm eventually gonna need a diamond pickaxe, but I have a couple of diamond tools at this point. Because then I would have 3 diamond tools. I feel like it's using a lot of diamonds. Okay. As long as you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. I want to make sure you don't feel like I'm using all your diamonds. Okay. Thank you. Which I don't even think Ultra Beasts are in this mod pack. Okie dokie. It is some fossil mons. No boat left behind. Okay. those shelves were really hard. Like, stuff is really hard to mount in that. I thought it was just cheapy wood plank, like plywood kind of, for paneling, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually pretty decent wood paneling, because it's really hard to drive a screw into it. I was impressed. Oh, your map. Did you put your map in the living room or the dining room? Because I was like, I kind of want to kit out the living room decorations to be kind of like more centered around our D&D stuff. Also, I was like, I could probably put it in the dining room in that like right by the table so you could still see it from the living room. But okay. I am gonna tomorrow probably spend some time in the living room trying to figure out where I want to put the different art stuff. So once the art stuff goes up, then a lot of our dining table space will be freed up. Trying to think of things to talk about, because I know I'm not supposed to, if I'm gonna stream, I shouldn't be quiet streaming. No fun to watch as a viewer. My headache's finally going down. I'm very happy about that. I had that pulsing, throbbing headache for like 2.5 days. Now it's just very light pressure. Oh no. Oh, it's this. Is that better? No. Yes, okay, it is better. Oh. Yeah. Whenever I come across a log, it's from the fossil spot, and I want to make sure I don't miss any potential fossils. But I don't always know exactly where it lies. Yes, there's one there and one there. So I gotta go pretty deep to actually get to the suspicious gravel that I find the fossils at. But I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss any of the suspicious gravel when I do get down there. And the logs will sometimes hint at how big the space is. But that's why I needed an upgraded shovel, because pain in the butt. hunting, but I don't know how awful it's gonna be trying to traverse around there on foot and not teleport around like I was before. The fossil spots are so rare in the ice biome. Yeah, did Jimmy? Okay. I still... Yeah. No, I'm sad because I enjoyed my time with you, but I am not upset at you. I get it. I'll try to be in bed by 11ish. Yeah, it's just I usually feel like total crap if I stay up any later than that because the little one waking up so early. Okay, see you soonish. I think my character is coming along pretty well. I've got coloring for the base, and then I think I've got clothes, and then I'll be done. But I've got to learn how to color again. Like I cell shade a lot, and that doesn't really look super great on VTuber models. Because the whole point is you want the illusion of being 3D. I've got to learn a new skill, which takes time, and it probably won't look the greatest initially. I want to put something out. I want to start learning how to rig a little bit and that kind of stuff. So I just have to do my best and then accept that, and then I can continue to improve on it later over time. I do want to at least try to learn how to paint and not just freehand it. Ah, shoot. That was my first gravel. Thought that was the andesite or whatever I'm mining up. It was suspicious gravel too. It broke. Shame. Alright. Swap these two. I don't think any of this is... I think I broke the one node of suspicious gravel that I had. Alright. for a proper spend way more time than I need to on practicing coloring, I want to also make a couple of stand-in what's it called? Probably should have made some ladders. Thumbnails. I want to make some thumbnails. At the very least, stand-in thumbnails so that that's... Not looking out very much. Okay, though. Oh, shit. Yes, that is important to make some chests, but I was gonna make some ladders and now I don't have wood. Self-sabotage. Alright. This might just be more diorite. It looks like it might just be more diorite. That way I don't have to go into stream and stuff without thumbnails. I feel like I don't know if I should have thumbnails or not, especially for... I think YouTube is like automatically generating technically a thumbnail by doing a screenshot of what I've played. Doing a couple with my chibi art would be good. Still have some. Okay, so what was it? I think it's all sticks, and then it was like... I'm gonna try. That. I don't think any of this is, like, it's all suspicious, but I don't think it is, holding anything. That one is, though. A coal. This is so sad. I have no bass in my voice right now. Ah, this is such an unlucky spot. At least so far it's been. Sometimes I can get like 2 fossils from a spot, but I'm only getting coal right now. Not even items, like just coal. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish trying to learn how to color and doing my first iteration of coloring my VTuber. I still need to draw clothes and hair. Then I gotta fill in all the colors for all the different parts and see how they work together. I might have more of a problem still when I go this way, but yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so I'm making good progress, getting our house unpacked. I know it still feels weird because it's such a temporary situation that it's not like it doesn't feel like our house because it's not really. But relatives, the easiest way to talk about it is just it's our house. For conversation's sake, I suppose. Things don't have to be factually correct. For now. Interesting spot. A lot of dirt on this hole. I also need to, I don't know if I'm gonna have to redraw the tail again or not. There was a good short or video, something I was watching. It was a fox dude, and it was them, or it was the rigger, somebody that was doing the tail movement. And I don't have fluff to hide any of the tail movement, like, mechanics on my tail, so that will be interesting. Trying to learn how to do that in a way that doesn't look super robotic. I'm excited to try to learn rigging. Sometimes I get really frustrated and I'll take a breath, but it's something I've been wanting to learn for a while. It's a skill I want to learn and pick up. If I get good enough to make a business out of it, that would be awesome, but that's not the expectation. Most of the time when I try new things, I am adequate. But nothing like super skilled or crazy, which is normal. Got cobble. Sides. Gravel. Okay, is there anything else in here? No. I'm so bummed that I broke that one thing. There's almost always like one guaranteed fossil. I'm worried that I broke the one guaranteed fossil. At least, if I was reading that correctly from the wiki, it was a while ago, and 1.6 had dropped. Well, this kind of proved to be a little bit of a weird spot anyway. Alright, I'm definitely going to need more torches and a crap ton of ladders. Don't believe I have that one yet. I don't know. Today, my son and I helped my mother make a temporary enclosure for a chicken that I pecked out. Because apparently chickens do that. They see blood and they're like, oh, let me eat that. And so then they will kill each other. Or the roosters will just overmate they'll pick a favorite female and then they'll overmate it to death. So I'm like, maybe I do want to get ducks maybe when we have our own proper place. Because everybody seems to, I don't know if ducks are hunting, but seems like, I mean, it's known that you have to put them to sleep. They're a little harder to keep safe because they don't have that, okay, this is just a hench pavilion. Oh, it's because it's been all that time freaking... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn. Oh, I guess free berry. I don't know if ducks are nicer than chickens, but it seems like they might be. I have to find a way to sustainably... I can be a lazy person. I can be pretty lazy. So I would like to find a way, a spigot or something that would make it much easier to drain a duck water source, so that I can just fill it up with a hose and drain it with a spigot. Maybe make some type of homemade septic system or something for when I drain it daily or semi-daily. That way I don't have to constantly be... Okay, I'm going home, which is south. That way I don't have to constantly be trying to figure all that out. People have like pumps and stuff that they use to drain their ducks out. Or they'll use like kiddie pools that can be kind of hard to drain without breaking. Oh, I'm just trying to think of like a system I could build. Because I think I want call ducks. And the more that I see this one little chicken just get beat, I think maybe I want to go ducks. Because apparently they have better eggs anyway. They've got like a fattier egg. And if I need to kill one, maybe it's better. I mean, I know because chickens actually have less personality than ducks from my research. So hopefully I won't need to kill one because they might be my friends. But I was thinking maybe I could start with like 2 ducks, like call ducks, and I just have to make sure that I have my system down. And I know what I'm doing. Cause otherwise, it will not go very well. And I don't want to hate my ducks if I get ducks. Wando's coworker has kittens. We have Minnie, and Minnie's a pretty social cat, all things considered. So I've been feeling kind of bad that she's been kind of like... I don't know if she's only went social from humans or not, though. You can't tell that all the time. She might be a cat. That is only interested in what a human offer her, and wants nothing to do with other cats. So that's the risk you run if you get a second cat. Also, with a kitten, you don't know what they're gonna grow into. You don't know if they're gonna be a furniture scratcher or if they're gonna be a cat that decides that one day they don't want to use a litter box. So it can be a little bit scary to get a baby animal. Because they're really freaking cute and you want them all. But also you don't know what to expect from something like that. Can't really predict that. I wanted to go pretty far north anyways. I am gonna try to go as north as possible. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to heal my mons in the machine. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want a Maine Coon or a fluffy kitten. It'll remind me of my childhood cat, and I think that'd be cute if there is one. I've been wanting to foster kittens, and then kind of pick over time one that just really feels like they match with the family. But because Bondo's like, hey, if they're free, you know what? I can't really argue with that. I mean, no animal is free. Like, we're gonna have to get extra food and extra litter boxes, but it would cost like $500 or more. Don't know if they went up. It's so crazy because sometimes like shelters will run like a buy one get one for cats, and then other times it's like this cat is $500. You never really know what you're gonna get. You're prepared for your animal, and so you want to get an animal, and then sometimes you luck out, and sometimes you don't. Penny was a very expensive mutt. But she's also proven to be like the best cat alive. She barely scratches anything, except for like her scratching posts. Very good about that, and she is fairly quiet. She's super sweet, loves to be petted, tolerates being held. She is very tolerant and very sweet to our child. Like, she's the best cat. Like, literally ever. I do know that sometimes she gets lonely and getting upset and stuff. I can't always be that for her, whether I need extra attention and he does take priority, or it's just a bad time whenever I'm trying to get stuff done and I can't stop. We're out of the house a lot during the day or something. Finally. Heck yeah, 2 of them? Oh no, just an energy root. That's fine though. Energy roots are good. So yeah, I love Minnie very much, and if we could get a second Minnie, that would be the best. There's a part of me that's like, well, she does have like motherly instincts. Like when we first got her, would carry like a pair of like socks around from the laundry, and she would carry them from room to room and leave them with us. It was the cutest thing. Also has like this triumphant war cry, as she does when she quote unquote kills a toy. And she would she had a different chirp. It was similar. She chirps. She doesn't talk, but it was a similar kind of sound that she would make whenever she'd be like, hey, I put my kid here. Guard it for me. It was really cute. I don't know, I think she probably would have some type of motherly instinct. Wanting to take care of a kitten. But then there's also the aspect of some cats are really great moms, but then they also get done. Like when the kitten grows up, they're like, cool, you are not mine anymore and we are not friends. I did my job, leave me alone. I had a cat like that at one point that was like all over the kitten I brought home, and then had nothing to do with it once the kitten reached full age. Never know. And at least if they're from a loving home, like at least you know they'll probably be sweet. Minnie was from a hoarding situation. I'm honestly really surprised, happily surprised I am not complaining, but she doesn't pee on anything, and I was really worried about that. One of the things I'm really thankful for is that she does not do that kind of stuff, because I didn't know how she'd be. She was being very good. all the colors. It's 500 meters that way. For sure didn't have anything here. Did finally get a fossil though. Yay. Oh, I'm trying to find my boat. That's what I was doing. I lost my boat. Going north, so I'm probably parked somewhere south. Let's go on this edge. We also came from the ocean. So it would have been way over here in the taiga area. Still a male. It's a pretty one. I like that one a lot. Same story. One. Hey, you want to be my friend? Berries, what are these? I have this stuff. Chickberry, no, damn it. I got so excited for a second. They're not chickberries. I need chickberries. Chickberries. Don't like that sound, not at all. I can't wait till we do get some enchantment in here. I probably have a spawner. if I die, I'm gonna just sort my PC. Squawkabilly. 1. 2. Yay! Squawkabilly didn't even fight me. And be my friend. I do remember a lot of gravel, so that's promising. And it would have been easier just making a boat. But I don't do things the easy way, because why would I do that? Why would I do things easy? Easy's for losers. Easy is for the geniuses. But I don't want to be alone. Where did my boat go? Look at the entire real close. I came in from the ocean, I think. My boat is gone, so I just need to make a new boat. Then I just gave up. Starting to think deserts, I guess. My boat! Alright. I continue north. A dream thing is more like for a future than a reality right now. This farm area. Goats are lambs. Goats are sheep. Sheep produce like a fattier, better for you, like a good, oh, I already went to this one. Milk. It's supposed to be like super good for like butter and for different stuff. But goats. They're easier to acquire. Easier and cheaper upfront. Also, they're less prone to parasites and stuff. So in some ways they're harder to take care of because they're mischievous and they'll try to like escape and fun. Two. sheep is really nice because you can wool from them without like having to hurt the animal. And they're a little bit easier to manage. And the wool is a lot fattier. Plus they're grazers, so they actually eat grass, which can be good and also could be bad. So as you can probably tell, I do kind of want to sheep, because I like the idea of not having to like skin the animal and to use. The problem is, like I said, I can be pretty lazy, so I don't know if I would actually ever do anything with the wool, even if there is an animal that produces wool and needs to be sheared because they're so domesticated. But then when you go into it, it's like, okay, well, if I want it for milk, then there are like hair varieties of sheep. So then you don't have to. I think even goat hair. Fortunately, I haven't come across any guinea goat hair that actually has anything I actually want. Oh, this is the one that I was like, hey, I could put a torch by it. I've already been here. That makes sense. I got a marker. I think I do have a drill tick. Yeah. Ooh, something to scan. I'd stick around the same place they are. They're probably just pasture berries, but I'm missing enough that I'm willing to return. Oh yeah, shut up. It's getting pretty late. I got on late today. Didn't wanna get off immediately. Oh. Oh, that's tragic. Like, I don't know if I have a heart to feed rabbits. Or at least one lady is saying very loudly that meat rabbits are illegal. Do not know if I could stomach that. I am a little bit too much of a city girl for meat rabbits. Someday I might regret that, but I respect the people that do meat rabbits though. I'm not saying that it's a bad option. I'm just saying that I might not be able to do meat rabbits because killing something is difficult with your own hands when you haven't ever done it before and you don't really want to do it. It's not for the faint of heart, for sure. Oh, he died. That's sad. Okay. First one I got had blue eyes. You also have blue eyes. Here are those. Trying to think of what other farm animals there are that I would maybe consider. So I'm stuck between goats and sheep. I know I'm not gonna be able to keep up with a cow. I've considered maybe a mini cow. Because they seem like they probably don't produce as much, and they might be a little bit easier to navigate. But I was just thinking like 1 or 2 goats. They say that if you cool the milk down immediately and you feed them a good feed, it won't taste goaty. Like it won't taste as like. I have a hard time whenever like milk or meat smells the way or tastes the way that the animal smells. And goat will definitely do that. But they say the milk, as long as you like make sure that there's like, the bucket is cold some way or another. Like if you freeze the bucket, or they have like these iron, or just metal cubes that you can put in the freezer, and that'll keep the milk cold as you milk it. goats are foragers, so they'll eat a lot of like the poison ivies and the English ivies and just weeds and junk that you don't want in your yard that grows like super fast overnight, like that kind of stuff. They'll eat a bunch of that, which is good. I was wondering if this was a fossil spot because of all of the whatever this is. What is this? Salt. I'm gonna die without my boat. Ugh, I really don't like diving. But it's full science. Oh, it's an amethyst geode. Cool. Well, I'm gonna adjust that. Amethyst. Alright, and then I did say I was just gonna end the night if I could. By sorting out my stuff. So let's find a box. I'm gonna put my guys right in here. And then right, so we're gonna start out with rock. Guess we could do rock and ground. This guy looks like he's got a cigarette. I know it's a leak, but it definitely looks like a cigarette. Torchic. I need like a starter box. This guy. So at this point I've got all 3 types of starters, which is really nice. I've also got EVs, my EV collection starting, which is really nice. Let's do ground types as well. I've got a lot of water types to fill out my water box. We gotta go pretty far. This is my rock area. So we got stone joiner. We've got geodude. And then ground might be after. Okay, we can finally get our diglets together. Got Cubone, Sandshrew, all these guys. do some normals next. These are birds. Ooh. Okay. EVs are gonna go in their own special place, but here's a normal box. Bunch slacks. Okay, so was I wrong? Oh yeah, I was wrong. Okay. He was standing in for poison type, not for birds. Guys don't really count as birds. Alright, I'll leave that there for now. Can put Ladybug in here. Alright. Do some okay, those guys are dark. I have 3 dark spots by accident. Cause that's poison. I'll need to fix that in a minute, but don't know where my ghost types are supposed to go. Okay, we're gonna put ghost types here. I'm honestly surprised I don't have a box for them. I thought I had covered all of the ones I had spots for. Feel psych dark. You're bug, you're psychic, you're fighting, you're fire, you're poison. We got a ton of water, guys. I don't think any of these are repeats. You're electric. Didn't know Ekans was a poison type. Definitely have enough there. You're psychic. I'm gonna leave EVs in. Dark needs its own spot now. Air. Water. Combi's already ready to evolve. That's cool. Alright, Combi goes in here. I actually don't know what Remoraid turns into. Is that the octopus thingy, I bet, actually? Any of these? Right. We've got a fire type. Not in here. We need bug, ghost, and psychic. Dark. Ghosty. bug had to have been over this way. That's water though. Maybe it's not. Where is bug? Normal. Dark. Ghost. Here's bug. Okay. Got some fire types. Trick types. A fighting type, which should be way. Fighting type area. Okay. Poison. normal. Okay. Actual normal types. think I'm gonna call it there. Sorry I wasn't very vocal this time, but if you tuned in, I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a good night.